I want to talk to you a minute about connecting the heart and the mind. You see, we get these emotions and they feel so powerful, they can take over, they can ruin our day. And you hear all the time, you want to be responsive instead of reactive. But how do we do that? How do we get to a space where we know, okay, I am feeling something and my mind is going to stop the feeling and let it process and think differently about it? Because here's the thing, when we have a feeling or when we get triggered by a situation, that's all it is a feeling. A feeling lasts 90 seconds. 90 seconds, you can do anything for 90 seconds. The thing is, we have all these stories attached to the feeling. So for example, you see something and you get triggered and immediately your mind goes to a billion things from the past on how you feel, what you believe about that feeling that you just experienced. So in your mind, your subconscious is just going blue, 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 blue. But when we can come into our conscious state and come into awareness and mindfulness around this feeling, that is when we come into response versus react. When we react, we are acting out of our subconscious mind. When we respond, we are conscious about what we are feeling, why we are feeling it, and then we can choose how to react. So I want you to do an exercise with me. I want you to think of something that truly triggers you, pisses you off, makes you mad. Maybe it's a situation, maybe it's an experience, something that inside just doesn't feel joy. Got it? Okay. Now, I want you to think about your beliefs around that. Why do you associate that feeling with that experience? What is the parallel between the two? Now that you have your thought, you have your experience, I want you to do something. I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to realign your thoughts around that feeling. I want you to think of something else that you can associate with that feeling. Something that makes you happy, something that makes you joyful. Maybe it's that you got to go through that experience to be where you are at now. Maybe it's that you are going to replace the negative thought with an affirmation. This puts you into a state of being able to step away from the story and step into reality. When we do this, a lot of times it helps me personally. If I am to think of the feeling that is there and I label it. So I am feeling super shitty because this feeling reminds me of something from my past that was really hurtful and really affected me. But today, that is not my life. Today, this feeling I know is gonna pass and I am going to say 5 affirmations, or I am going to go take a bubble bath, or I'm going to go do something to step outside this feeling so I don't react.